Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, meine Damen und Herren, señores y señoras, here we are back again. It is Stree who is playing alongside of Regan, representing Team exL, and those two guys are playing against GL Turicito, and he is playing alongside Triple, aka Team TNT. Apparently, I am not able to show you the this end sign here, so I just have to type it out. So it will be TNT. So TNT again, Team exL or Team exL. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it the correct way, and yeah. So let's see what those two guys are up to, and this is a Zerg Protoss against a Zerg Protoss. We are here once again on Monolith Ridge, and I would like to see some proxy stargating on this map, even though I am the only one. I know that I am the only one who did this and never saw someone else doing this, and I have like 80-90% win rate with this strategy, of course, if your ally is good enough at buying you some time, because you can have out 6 Void Trays pretty fast. And especially against Protoss and Zerg players, it works even better than against Terran players. So let's take a look what those two guys are up to. We see the Zergling timing, the Cybernetics core timing is about the same for everybody here. And just a small reminder, everybody, just be nice in the chat, don't spam, don't behave like an idiot. And if you do not insult someone, if you do not spam, if you do not go for any racism related stuff, nothing will happen to you. Other than that, I would just ban you right away, with a smile on my face, of course. So let's take a look. We see Turicito just trying to do some damage here to the Zerglings, maybe trying to prevent those Zerglings from scouting anything crucial, which he should be doing, because there we see he is going for the Banelig's nest. Meanwhile, the tech building number 2 for our other Zerg player here, Stree, is the Roach one. Of course, roaches are not too bad of a unit. Now Zergling's moving in, and now he has to use his drones and the Kreen, and of course he needs to move back with his own Zerglings. Regan might be forced to use his Zerglings as well. No, not just yet, but now with the speed for Turicito kicked in, it will be a little bit harder. On the other hand, Stree got his roaches out. Of course, with the roaches out, you should be in a good enough position. Anyway, this board, our red Zerg player Turicito enough time to move back with his Overlord here. Meanwhile, we have more and more Zerg units just streaming in by Turicito. What units is a Triple using here? He's got his 4 gates finished right now. There we have the pylon being built on top, and especially on maps like Monolith Ridge, having the pylon built on top of these high ground area here, especially in the center of the map, it is very easy to reinforce with some additional units. Now we see Turicito even going for the hatchery here at the natural. Meanwhile, it is just only roaches from Stree at the moment. And Regan moving out with his forces. I'm not sure if it's the smartest choice, especially if all those Zerglings can get us around here, so he has to move back as fast as possible, just going for some weird, interesting force feed, and now he's force feeding himself in, allowing all those forces here of Turicito and Tripod to get in. And I mean, he's got quite a lot of roaches. Let's see how much damage he will be able to do, but getting surrounded right away might not be the best thing for him. Of course, Stree needs to move away with his overlords. Where are the forces of Regan? Here they come, finally, and looks like they will be able to repel this attack. Stree just needs to watch out that his queen doesn't go down. And now, but more Zerglings coming in. He just needs to force feed the ramp to prevent all those units from moving away, but he does not have enough energy for this force field. Just imagine him placing one less force field here on his own ramp, being able to trap all those units. So now the roaches in the end are resilient enough. Oh, and this overload, this is not what you want to have, 3 overload kills, especially that early in the game. not looking too good there. But our friends from the right side representing Team exL, they do not have, another second and even a third overload going down. They do not have any proxy pylons of any sort. And now, what is he doing? Is he moving up the ramp? Is he able to place a force field to wall himself in? He's got not enough energy because the sentry, which was taken down first, was the one with enough energy. But because of the fact that they are now here on top of the ramp, having just the better positioning of their army, they can do so much more damage. Here we got another force field, just allowing those guys to kill two more Stalkers. This pylon still not taking out. The pylon needs to get taken out. Now the pylon is down, but in the end, now with no more sentry left here for either Regan or Stree, they need to watch out where they send their reinforcements, because here, for example, for reinforcements, Stalkers just got picked off, and I think now it's time for Stree to do as much damage as possible, because those roaches will go down guaranteed. And there we see Regan sending in more reinforcements, one Stalker, and most likely, mostly more Zealots. But all those Zealots can easily be kited by the Stalkers. If you only constantly send in reinforcements, if you can secure that your reinforcements also will arrive. If you're not able to guarantee that, just regroup with your ally here at the entrance of your base, and then just send in waves of units, but not all the units one by one, because this will not be successful. Team exL were in such a good position after defending this first attack, but now the Zerglings, in addition to the Roaches and the Stalkers, might turn the tide here, but no, not just yet, because Tripol sending in some more Zealots, of course, helping out to clear out this remaining Zerglings. And now the Stalkers of Tripol, in addition to the Zerglings, doing some damage, but in the end, Team exL having the defender's advantage, just being able to reinforce slightly quicker with those Roaches and with the Stalkers. For the moment, they are able to hold off, and now we can see why is it okay just to constantly send reinforcements for Team TNT right now, because they just can regroup with their remaining forces right away, and that's a good thing. Even though Stree and Regan were able to hold this attack off for the moment, Teresito got his hatchery up and running here. Even though he does not have many drones, and we take a look at the drone count, we see our green Zerg friend Stree 15 harvesters, our red Zerg friend Teresito 16 harvesters, but 27 here for Regan, and we got how much is it, a 30 even for our friend Tripol. So we see both Zerg players not having too many harvesters at the moment, but we see each player is droning up, so the intense action of the first 10 minutes is over for the moment. And yeah, I did a small mistake in the chat, thanks for reminding me. But just give me 1 second. Let's just go with a kick instead of a ban, because I am a nice person. Wrong button, but thanks everybody for reminding me. So anyway, let's focus a little bit more on this game. Like I said, the first 10 minutes of the game are over, the first intense action. We see both the Protoss player and the Zerg player of Team exL, and the Zerg and the Protoss here of Team TNT expanding, but the expansion, the Nexus, just finished here for Regan. Meanwhile, the Nexus for Tripol just started. But what is Regan doing as well? He is going for a Dark Shrine. The Twilight Council just finished, and he's researching the Blink and going for a Dark Shrine as well. I mean, in team games, DTs are so efficient, especially the more players you play against. The DTs in 4v4 are so much more efficient, because, or in 2v2, just imagine DTs, 4 DTs, 1 to each base. Here at the main base, here at the natural, 1 here to this natural, and 1 here to this main base. You just can say 50% of the DTs will be successful just because of the pure chances that the opponents cannot defend at every point in the game. And what's really not good about Team exL is they are not really watching out what's going on at the Zellnager towers. I mean, now he's just sending his stalker up, but let's see all those Zerglings by Teresito coming in, and those are quite a lot of Zerglings. I mean, he's got 58 Zerglings there. Nice job by Regan just to blink down in the last second. And now imagine some High Templars, some Dark Templars just raging through all those Zerglings. And I mean, I can show you to you on the vision right now. He knows about everything what's going on in the center of the map. On the other hand, our friends here from Team exL, they don't know shit. They just know what's going on in their own base. He's got this Overlord here, and that's about it. But especially on this map, because the rust instances are from one base to another. By the way, here some DTs get taken out, not doing too much damage there. The rushed instances from one base to another, here's the second DT, and instructed DT with 12 kills in total, not too shabby here. And let me try this once again, the rush distances between those two bases are fairly short, so each second more you know that you'll be able to know that you're about to get attacked. The faster you can react. And now Team TNT is attacking. Just imagine the Stalker here next to the Zellnager watchtower. So they now only know that they will get attacked, and especially those two Colossi will be able to do some damage. On the other hand, Regan, he's got the Blink Stalkers, and if the Blink Stalkers will be able to get very much at the front here, they will be able to do some damage. But do we see any DTs being warped in? Do we see any Archons? Now the Blink is in, first Colossus going down, more Stalkers being warped in here at the top, blinking behind this Colossus. Colossus gets taken out as well, and now those roaches here by Stree, who was just producing nothing else than roaches all the time, just did a wonderful job at just allowing those Stalkers to deal more damage. But in the end, for the moment, it looks like Triple, especially nice job here with the Guardian Shield, just having more and more gateway units. Now it's up to Regan just to warp in even more Stalkers, or just have some DTs here in the mix, because to be honest, I don't see an Observer flying around, and with the DT they will be able just to repel those units for the moment, snipe out those sentries and the other units by Team TNT, but he's not warping in any DTs, and he should do this, at least try to warp in ADT, but he's not yet doing this. Neither player is having another expansion besides from their in-base naturals here, and it's just looking better and better. And I don't see, there's the Observer by Triple, by the way. Okay, I was absolutely wrong about this. DTs won't be doing too much there, and there we see the GG #1, and finally a 2v2 game going on for longer than 6 minutes, 20 minutes, and Team exL. Was it Team exL? No, it was Team TNT who was able to win the first game here in quarterfinal #2 of the Competo 2v2 Cup. So congratulations to them, and game 2 coming up right away. Da 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 da. Boom, here we go.